Two influencers rent a house to create a vlog for their YouTube channel, unaware that the owner is determined to do whatever it takes to get a positive review. This is the setup for Superhost, the story of Ted and Claire, a couple of influencers who review luxurious homes on their channel. In this particular episode, they are excited to review a beautiful house in the mountains, which they've been trying to book for months due to its high demand and nearly perfect rating of 4.98 stars. After filming their introduction, Claire heads to take a shower while Teddy continues recording, revealing to the camera that he plans to propose to Claire in a special way during this trip. This makes the episode particularly significant for him. Later, the couple arrives at the remote house and is immediately struck by the serene atmosphere. They waste no time in recording their first impressions for their channel. However, when they attempt to enter the house, they realize that the security code they were given doesn't work. Teddy tries to contact the owner, but they struggle to get a signal in the remote location. While waiting for help, they continue filming until they are startled by the sudden appearance of a woman named Rebecca, who has a rather unsettling smile and demeanor. Rebecca introduces herself as the owner and explains that she changed the security code after the last guests caused some issues. She takes it upon herself to help the couple with their luggage before providing the new code. Once inside, Ted and Claire are thoroughly impressed by the house, and Claire resumes recording. However, Rebecca quickly hides, not wanting to be on camera, but she does give them permission to film throughout the property. Rebecca tells them she'll return the next day to fix a malfunctioning toilet, and with a pleasant farewell, she leaves, emphasizing that she doesn't want a bad review. As Ted and Claire explore the house, they notice security cameras in every corner and a room designed for cats, although no cats seem to be present. It's also revealed that their YouTube channel has been struggling, losing followers in recent weeks, making this review crucial for them. Later that night, Teddy is unable to sleep and steps onto the balcony for fresh air. There, he spots a figure with glowing eyes staring at him from a distance, greeting him ominously. Claire joins him, asking why he's awake, but when Teddy tries to explain what he saw, the figure is gone, leaving the street empty. The next morning, the couple wakes up and starts recording a new video, only to discover that their channel has been blocked. Claire heads out in search of a signal to contact the platform, while Rebecca returns to fix the toilet. Teddy, meanwhile, records an update about his proposal plans, intending to pop the question at a beautiful spot recommended by their fans the following day. Rebecca interrupts him by knocking on the door, and they both head to the bathroom to fix the toilet. Rebecca struggles to fix the issue, and her frustration grows as she worries about getting a bad review. Teddy, however, is not overly concerned. Later, the couple takes a walk in the forest to discuss their channel struggles, which have been straining their relationship. That night, Claire notices how strange Rebecca appeared in the video from the first day. Both Ted and Claire go to sleep, but are awakened by strange noises from downstairs. Teddy goes to investigate and finds that the previously broken toilet is now functioning, and even more bizarrely, there's toothpaste floating in the air. The next morning, Teddy excitedly discovers that their channel has been restored. As they head to the kitchen, they are surprised to find Rebecca, who returned during the night to fix the toilet and stayed to prepare breakfast for them. Claire jokingly thanks the security camera for the meal, but both are shocked when they hear Rebecca's voice respond, revealing that she has been watching them the whole time. Though unsettling, Claire dismisses it, and in the next video, she begins mocking Rebecca for her strange behavior. Teddy, however, is worried that Rebecca might overhear, so they decide to turn off the cameras. But before they can, a rock is thrown through a window. When they rush outside to investigate, they meet Vera, the owner of a previous house they reviewed. Vera is furious with them because their bad review left her property unrentable, and she wants revenge. Rebecca arrives just in time and threatens to call the police, forcing Vera to leave. Grateful, Ted and Claire agree to do an interview with Rebecca for their channel, during which they learn that Rebecca inherited the house from her father after his death. It becomes clear that Rebecca is lonely, revealing that the first guests to stay at her house were an elderly couple who invited her to spend a month with them celebrating Christmas. That night, Ted and Claire edit the video, and Claire is pleased because Rebecca's odd behavior will likely boost their channel's metrics. In the early hours, Teddy records another video about his proposal plans, unaware that Rebecca is watching him through a window. Rebecca then ominously watches the couple as they sleep. The next day, Claire and Teddy continue filming and decide to take a walk to a scenic spot where Teddy plans to propose, all while still recording. After listening to Teddy's romantic proposal, Claire agrees to marry him, but immediately remarks that this could boost their channel's views, showing that she isn't taking the proposal seriously. This makes Teddy feel bad, and he apologizes, explaining that he didn't expect to propose during such a stressful time in their lives. He promises to discuss it seriously when they return home, without the cameras. On their way back to the house, they find 2 packages not addressed to them, discover that the alarm key isn't working, and then hear the owner speaking through a speaker, informing them that she'll be arriving soon to fix the issue. Inside the house, they find their laptop on the floor, playing the interview they did with Rebecca, and they notice that the packages are addressed to someone named Betty, and Teddy immediately thinks it's best to leave, but Claire insists on continuing to record content for their channel. However, when they hear someone open the main door, they decide to flee quickly. As they rush downstairs, they notice all the security cameras turning on. Without wasting any time, they jump into their car, planning to ask for a refund for cutting their stay short. Just a few meters down the road, they encounter Rebecca, who is there to say goodbye and remind them that she expects a good review. She asks them to step out of the car for a few minutes to show them something special. Although Teddy is reluctant, Claire convinces him, and they start recording the encounter with a strange woman. Rebecca begins speaking to the camera as if she's the host of their channel and asks Claire why she isn't wearing the engagement ring, revealing that she overheard Teddy discussing the proposal in his videos. Rebecca then declares that this will be the best episode in Superhost's history and leads them into the forest. Soon, they find a woman tied up, who turns out to be Vera, the woman they had met earlier. Shocked, Claire stops recording, prompting Rebecca to threaten to kill Vera unless they continue filming. When Claire resumes recording, Rebecca talks about the video where Vera was injured, and after a few minutes, she cuts the ropes binding Vera, revealing that the whole situation was a prank the 2 women orchestrated to get revenge on Teddy and Claire. Rebecca takes their camera so they can't upload anything recorded in the house, handing it to Vera to help her recover some of the money she lost. The couple apologizes for everything, and just as they're about to leave, Teddy has the idea to ask about Betty, and Rebecca approaches Vera calmly, saying she tried to fix everything, but suddenly pulls out a knife and kills Vera right in front of Teddy and Claire. Horrified, the couple flees into the forest while Rebecca, still holding the camera, greets her viewers and continues filming. Minutes later, Teddy and Claire return to the house where they had been staying, deciding to hide there because they fear Rebecca might be waiting for them near the car. But shortly after, Teddy decides to venture outside again to try and find a signal to call the police. Unfortunately, he's unable to get enough signal to connect the call. Hearing noises in the trees, Teddy runs back to the house, realizing he's just a YouTuber, not a hero. The only way to get help is by activating the house alarm, but the system has stopped working, and to make matters worse, Rebecca has returned. Terrified, the couple begs Rebecca to let them go, promising not to say anything about what's happened. Rebecca doesn't believe them, but disappears for a while. Desperate, Claire decides to search the basement for a way out while Teddy watches the windows. In the basement, Claire finds a makeshift bed and a computer displaying feeds from the house's security cameras, confirming that Rebecca lives there and has been spying on them the entire time. Meanwhile, Teddy hears Rebecca's voice through one of the cameras, revealing that she truly loved Betty and Lou, the real owners of the house. But when they told her she couldn't stay with them, she decided to kill them, along with their cat. Simultaneously, Claire uses the computer to log into her channel and record a video pleading for help and explaining everything they've gone through. However, due to the poor internet connection, the video uploads slowly. At that moment, Rebecca appears behind Claire. Teddy hears a terrifying scream and rushes to the basement to help his girlfriend, but it's too late. Rebecca slits Claire's throat and stabs Teddy as he tries to escape, though he manages to lock himself in a room despite his injury. Rebecca calmly exits the house, still recording her Superhost episode, and follows Teddy's blood trail into the forest. At one point, Teddy stumbles over several corpses in the field, and when he finally reaches his car, he realizes he doesn't have the keys. Rebecca catches up to him, and as Teddy loses consciousness, she takes Claire's engagement ring and pretends to accept a marriage proposal in front of the camera. Rebecca then kills Teddy and ends the video by asking her subscribers to like and comment on the episode. Moments later, Rebecca drives back to the house as if nothing had happened. She hangs Claire's ring on a necklace with other rings, likely taken from her previous victims. When she goes down to the basement, she discovers that Teddy managed to upload the help video, accusing her of being a murderer, but she remains calm because the comments dismiss it as a hoax. Rebecca then plays another Superhost video while she cleans up the crime scene, preparing for her next victims. This was Superhost. Don't forget to like, comment on which movies you want to see next, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss future videos.